you guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle.tongol, but you can call me Gabs. And for today's video, we are going to be going over how to care for your workout apparel. We all spend a pretty penny on these leggings, sports bras, tops, sweaters, everything. But yet, if you do not take care of them, your money is gonna go down the drain and the life of these gorgeous pieces is literally going to shorten by a lot. And so I wanna make sure that you guys have all the tips and tricks that you need in order to extend the life of those precious pieces that you spend your hard-earned coin on, okay? I got you, girl. I want to make sure that they last you years. So if you guys want to know how I take care of my workout apparel so that they last me a hella long time, then just keep watching. If after this video you guys have any specific questions, feel free to send me a DM over on Instagram or comment down below in the comment section. Alright, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. First of all, can we appreciate the new backdrop? I figured since, you know, we're talking about our workout apparel, we would be in my closet, you know, just to see a snippet of where all my clothes live. Like I said, we spend so much money on workout apparel. We stay up late or early for some drops. We stress out hardcore for these launches, and you know, for what? We get the pieces, right? But then sometimes, you know, they only last a few wears, and sometimes that has to do with the quality of the workout apparel that you're investing in. But if you're investing, like I said, a pretty penny on a specific workout brand, then they should last you at least a year, like at least. Personally for me, I have a wide variety of, you know, the not so great quality workout apparel and the higher quality apparel. And so for today's video, we are specifically focusing on the higher quality ones. So like Buff Bunny collection, for example, you know, their leggings are on the affordable side, but they are a very high quality kind of piece. So I just want to make sure that you guys are taking care of these pieces so that they're lasting you a long time. You know, the biggest reason why a lot of people's leggings start pilling or the feel of the fabric kind of goes away is most likely because you're not caring for it properly. I used to be so neglectful to my workout apparel and literally used to wash it with anything, dry it however I wanted to, store them however I wanted to, and it wasn't until I realized, okay, it is not correct that activewear that I'm spending literally hundreds on is only lasting me a few wears. So our first tip today is how to wash your workout apparel. Should you wash it by hand, in the washing machine? What is the best way? Absolutely, you can wash it in your washing machine. I just don't know anyone who has time to be washing that much workout apparel by hand. If you do, amazing. You are really taking care of that workout apparel. But for me personally, I need the washing machine. A lot of the times your leggings will actually have washing instructions on the inside of the tag. These ones are my Buff Bunny collection ones here, and inside it does say machine wash cold. So you do want to make sure that you're paying attention to what the tags suggest because it's there for a reason. But for the most part, all of your workout leggings, sports bras, sweaters, shirts, whatever, should always be washed on cold. Sorry, there was a squirrel and distracted me. I literally feel like that dog is like, squirrel. As far as detergent goes, I've been fine using any kind. I use the paws and I also use the like powder form and the liquid form, and they've all been just fine. So any detergent is good. I wouldn't suggest putting any softeners or bleach or anything like that into the wash. I would literally just use detergent and that's it. I feel like with softeners that could ruin the fabric of your materials. For example, for materials like the Newbury fabric or the Energy fabric from Buff Bunny collection, those are a very unique kind of fabric that you definitely do not want to ruin with softener or bleach. So I would really recommend that you only wash your activewear in cold and normal detergent. Tip number 2 would be to always hang dry or dry them on a super low heat. I know that if you're like me, you have a lot of workout clothes and just don't have a lot of room to hang literally everything around the house, or else it's gonna look a little crazy, or those like hanging racks is just not enough. So with that being said, you can dry them in the drying machine, but I would go on the lowest heat setting and on a low tumble as well. The heat can definitely change the way the fabric feels, and we don't want that, especially when it comes to these specialty fabrics like I previously mentioned. So again, you absolutely can dry in the drying machine. I would highly suggest that you hang dry as much as you can, but if that's not an option for you, by all means go ahead and put it in the dryer, but again on the lowest heat setting and lowest tumble as well. In addition, I would make sure that you are washing and drying them inside out. So again, you're protecting that fabric. Some of these leggings are brushed on the outside or the inside or both. And so by putting it inside out, you are protecting the outside most importantly, because at the end of the day, that is the most important part of the legging and the side that everybody sees, including yourself when you're taking those gym selfies. So you want to make sure that you are protecting not only the actual fit and feel of the leggings, but also the appearance of them too. Also, by washing your activewear inside out, this actually allows for the dirtiest part of your leggings to be washed by the washing machine. So this is another reason why washing them inside out is great for your activewear and also for the hygiene of your activewear. Another thing you want to remember is to wash them with like fabrics. So like I said, I used to not really care what I washed my workout clothes with as long as it was similar colors, but that was my mistake. I wasn't actually paying attention to what fabrics or specific items I was washing my activewear with. So for example, definitely do not wash them with towels, just because again, those are completely different textures, and I find that when I wash them with towels, that's what actually really changed the feel of my workout apparel. And I couldn't tell you the science behind it because I'm just not that deep and serious about my research about this, but from my experience, when I would wash my leggings and sports bras with my towels, it would just completely change the fabric of my activewear. Definitely make sure that you're washing your workout apparel with other workout apparel. I wouldn't be washing them with jeans. I wouldn't be washing them with anything with sweaters. I wouldn't be washing them with anything with zippers or Velcro. If you guys watched my previous Buff Bunny collection video, I made this mistake with my demand leggings, and I actually pulled the material because I washed them with something with a zipper, so it snagged there. And then of course with Velcro, like if there's a specific material that clings onto Velcro, that's going to completely ruin it as well, and just like pull on the leggings, and then you'll have like little stitching coming out and stuff like that. I would also suggest that you do wash them with light colors as well, although for the most part none of your activewear should bleed colors. Just to be extra safe, you just never know, I would always wash them with light colors, or at least like light and darks, and then if you have like a really standout color like a blue or a red or something, I would kind of put those into their own categories as well. Another thing you guys want to keep in mind when it comes to caring for your activewear is using specific materials and fabrics for specific activities. So by all means, do what you want with your activewear and use them for however you want. I know for a lot of us, you know, materials might say that it's best for like lounging around, low impact activities, yoga, things like that. And then there's us just walking into the gym doing a HIIT workout in these fabrics, right? But you need to keep in mind that these fabrics are made for specific activities, and so if you go beyond that, there is a chance that you can damage or slightly alter your activewear pieces. So for example, if you were to do a high intensity workout with the Nubri fabric, which is the Buff Bunny collection's super soft and buttery, like second skin kind of material, there is potentially a chance that over time, with all the sweat and with the constant friction of your legs like rubbing together when you're like, you know, jumping around or whatever that might be, you could get pilling over time as well. Of course, this is dependent on the actual leggings as well, and you know how they're manufactured and stuff like that, but by you doing your part on making sure that you are, you know, kind of respecting what certain fabrics are made for, that can definitely help extend the longevity of your activewear. So for example, these leggings here that I have, they're definitely a more slick, kind of slippery kind of material, definitely meant for more of, you know, the high impact kind of workouts, can absorb a lot of sweat, etc., and that's what it's made for. So over time, I definitely will not be getting any pilling or anything like that if I do use these for, you know, those kind of workouts. But again, if I were to use something more like the Nubri fabric, in time some things like pilling could happen, and that's definitely not an issue on the leggings part, that's an issue on the user's part by not kind of following what certain fabrics are made for. Again, by all means, use your activewear however you want to. I'm the same and will use Nubri fabric for, you know, these sweat wicking activities or high intensity activities because I just like them the most on me or whatever. But at the same time, I do keep this in mind if, say, in time, I do notice that they've changed a little bit in the way they fit and they feel. There are also some detergents that are more specific for sportswear, so you can definitely look around for that. Personally, for me, I haven't gotten to that extent, but I do know that there are sports detergents available that will help a little bit more with the odors and stuff like that. If you don't want to go out of your way to get the sports specific detergent, you can definitely do a more do-it-yourself organic kind of way and use vinegar to help eliminate odors further. I would suggest that you guys Google or YouTube this, just because I personally haven't done this whole vinegar thing, but I do know that it is an option if you have a lot of odor coming from your activewear. Although I do mention that you guys should wash your activewear all together, I do recommend that for your sports bras and your socks, you should wash them in a mesh laundry bag like this. I just get mine from dollar store. A lot of people use these for bras and underwear and stuff like that. So, I mean, even your activewear underwear, put it all in one mesh bag just so that it's separated from your leggings, so that again, anything with like a bra hook or anything like that doesn't snag onto any of your leggings or the washing machine. And then in addition, you don't have missing socks or underwear when you guys take them out of the washer. We all know that we've been a victim of, oh, nope, this isn't a toy. This isn't a toy, Cash. We all know that we've all definitely lost a sock or two in the washing machine. We have no idea where it goes. In addition to air drying your activewear, this actually helps keep the mold and the shape of all your pieces as well. So specifically when it comes to some sports bras, you'll notice that over time, if you do dry them in the drying machine, it does kind of lose its form, especially in the cups, if they're more of like a formed kind of bra. So this just keeps that shape of them. So by laying them flat when you air dry them, this again keeps that mold for as long as possible. Alright you guys, so those are all my tips when it comes to extending the longevity of your activewear. By making these small little changes in how you care for your activewear, I promise you it'll make a huge difference. I know some of these things seem a little bit tedious and like extra work, but like I said at the beginning of the video, you're spending so much money on all these pieces, you might as well do everything you can to make sure that you can get as many wears out of them and they can last as long as possible. Honestly, you guys, I follow all these tips when it comes to taking care of my activewear, and you guys already know I've got a lot. We don't need to discuss this, okay? Trust me, guys, if I didn't think these tips worked, I wouldn't be suggesting them to you guys. I never lie to you, so I promise that all these tips that I shared with you guys today will make a huge difference. You may not see it right now, but you'll see it in the long run when you guys are looking back on a pair of leggings that you bought like 2 years ago and you're like, damn, it still looks brand new. Okay, so anyways, listen to me, trust me when I say you guys need to start caring for your activewear. If you guys did find this video helpful, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure to do so by hitting the button over here. And if you guys want to watch some of my other videos, I'll leave some over here for you guys as well. In addition, speaking of other videos, if you guys have any other suggestions as to what you guys would like to see on my channel, let me know by commenting down below and I'll make sure to add that to the list of videos to come. Alright, so that's everything. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Say bye! Say bye, Bubba's. Say bye. Ah!